The first step in configuring Dreamweaver to connect to a remote server is going to Site and Manage Sites. This opens the Manage Sites dialog. From here we have to create a new site configuration. Click on Site and we begin the 6-page wizard for configuring Dreamweaver to connect to a remote server. This first screen is somewhat arbitrary. You basically can have more than one configuration in Dreamweaver, so we have to be able to differentiate between one and another. So we're going to give this site configuration a unique name, and it's just arbitrarily chosen. In this case, I'll call this Michael Web. The URL of the site isn't really relevant at the moment, so I'm just going to click on Next. The second page asks about server technology. That's a fairly advanced concept, so I'm going to click on make sure it says No for the time being and click Next. I do want to edit local copies on my machine, then upload to the server when ready. That's the correct option. And for the time being, we're going to save our copies of our files on our own computer in our Documents folder. Note that we could also click on this folder on the right to direct our files to be saved on a thumb drive or some alternative drive. For right now, we'll just save it in your Documents folder and say Next. This screen actually has important information that you would only be able to get from a server administrator. In our case for the class, I would be giving you that information directly in class. It would be insecure for me to give it to you right now in this lesson. Anybody could see it and use our server. So I'm going to go ahead and walk through the process, but you'll have to get the actual information from me later. So the first step is we do want to use FTP, that's File Transfer Protocol. That opens up a number of different options. In this case, the host name of our web server is www.vegas-times.com. Don't worry about any folder. Your account will direct you directly to your specific folder. What is your FTP login? In most cases, it's your first name. In fact, in all cases, for here, it's your first name. I'll have given you your FTP password, and so you want to go ahead and enter that password here. And you can test the connection to make sure it works. If it doesn't, go back and change the information so that it does, in fact, match what's on the server. Once you've got it working correctly, you say Next. You do not want to enable check-in, check-out, so you can say No here. And the last screen is just simply a summary screen. And so nothing needs to be done on the screen, and we are done. At that point, when you're done, say Done here. And we should be able to see our files over in the File drop-down menu. And I will explain more about that in the next video.